God says, "You will cry for the rest of your life if you ignore this today. I am very serious about why you keep turning your heart away from me. I'm tired of trying to reach you. If you ignore this, I will never speak to you again. You only have 10 seconds to make a decision. If you believe in God's timing, comment, Amen. Do not wait. This could be your moment. Listen to me. Don't scroll past this like you always do. This is not just another message you see and forget. This is me, God, reaching into your life one more time. I don't say this lightly. If you close your heart to me again today, the tears you will cry tomorrow will be the result of this very moment. You are standing at a crossroad, and this choice matters more than anything you've ever chosen before. You don't have time to hesitate. You don't have the luxury of brushing me off again. I am not just your creator. I am the one who has been fighting for your soul when no one else cared. And right now, I am still fighting for you, still calling your name, but this might be the last time. That's how urgent this is. Watch till the end, or you may lose the one breakthrough, miracle, and open door that's been prepared for you. It may never come around again. Please like this video if you're still here. It's not for me. It's so others who are lost like you can also hear this before it's too late. You feel like I've been quiet. You wonder why I've gone silent. But it's not because I walked away. It's because you stopped listening. You pushed me out so many times, and every time I knocked again. I whispered through pain, through songs, through dreams, through people. I sent messages at midnight and peace in moments when you should have broken down. I've given you chance after chance. And still, you chose everything else over me. Why? Comment 1111 if you still believe I'm trying to reach you now. You have prayed for change. You've cried in the dark. You've begged me to save you when things got hard. And I did. I saved you more times than you even realize. From accidents you didn't see, from enemies you never met, from battles that could have ended you. I covered you while you wandered. I kept loving you while you doubted me. And now here we are again, with me giving you one last door, one last call, one last knock. I'm telling you, if you ignore me now, your heart will break later. And it won't just be pain, it will be regret. Because what I planned for you was beautiful. What I wanted to give you would have changed your life. But I cannot bless a heart that shuts me out. I cannot force my way into someone who has made peace with their chains. Yes, I have the power to move mountains, heal the sick, and raise the dead. But you need to open the door. I don't barge in, I wait, and I have waited long enough. You want peace, but you fill your life with noise. You want love, but you chase things that leave you empty. You want purpose, but you keep walking in circles. And I watch. I watch and wait for the day you realize that nothing satisfies the way I do. Nothing fills the void like my presence. Nothing gives life like my spirit. Comment 222 if you trust that my presence is calling you now. I am not far away. I am right here. I have always been, even when you were breaking, even when you cursed my name. Even when you chose sin instead of me, I still stood by waiting for your return. But hear me clearly now, I will not keep reaching forever. There is a time when I let you walk the path you choose. And if that path is without me, then so be it. But my heart breaks for you, because I know what's coming, and you don't. I am not trying to scare you, I'm trying to wake you up. You've been asleep to what matters. You've been chasing the wrong light. You've traded gold for dust. And you're tired, but you keep pretending you're okay. You post smiles, but you cry when no one's watching. You wear strength like a mask, but you're breaking inside. Let me in, just let me in. I won't shame you, I won't reject you. I won't hold your past against you. I already paid for it. My son gave everything so that you could live. Don't waste that gift. Every tear you've cried, I've counted. Every night you've struggled, I've seen. Every time you thought you were alone, I was there. When you almost gave up, it was my hand that held you one more night. And still, I've been patient. Still, I've been gentle, but I can't force your heart to open. That's your choice. That's always been your choice. Do not ignore this. This is not a coincidence. You didn't just scroll onto this. I placed this in your path today. I arranged every second so you would hear me now. And you only have seconds left to decide what you will do with this. Will you ignore it again, or will you finally respond? I'm still here. I haven't turned away, even after everything, but you're closer to losing me than you realize. I'm not threatening you, I'm pleading with you. There's a difference. A warning from heaven is not hatred, it's love. And this is that warning. Comment 333 right now if you're ready to declare your faith again. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I've seen the way you carry your pain. You think I don't notice how you fake your strength, but I do. I see it all. I see the way your smile fades the moment no one's watching. I see how tired you are of being strong. You cry out in silence. You fight invisible battles. And still, you don't turn to me. You reach for the world instead of the one who made it. I'm the only one who truly knows you. I don't just see your heart, I formed it. I don't just hear your cries, I feel them. I carried your sorrow before you ever knew it would come. And I am the only one who can carry it away. You think you've gone too far, that I won't accept you back. But listen to me, you were never too far gone. My grace was built for the broken. My arms are wide enough for your return. The enemy wants you to believe you're beyond saving, but he is a liar, always has been. He fears your return to me because he knows how powerful your life will become when you walk with me again. So I'll say it again. You only have 10 seconds to decide. I don't need perfect people. I don't need religious performances. I want your heart, even if it's messy, even if it's tired. Even if it's full of questions, I'll take you as you are, but I will not let you stay there. I will lift you. I will heal you. I will break the chains that have wrapped around you like vines in the dark. But you have to let me. Comment 555 if you believe your chains can still be broken. You've said you're waiting for a sign. This is it. You've said you don't know if I still love you. I do. You've said you don't know if I still have a plan for you. I do. You've said maybe it's too late. It's not. But it can be if you keep walking away. This life you're living without me, it's draining your spirit. You try to pretend like you're fine, but you know deep inside something's missing. It's me. It's always been me. The peace you've been begging for. That's my presence. The joy that never fades. That's my spirit. The strength to keep going, that comes from me. Nothing else will ever be enough. I don't just offer help, I offer new life. I don't just fix cracks, I build a new foundation. I don't just forgive sin, I restore purpose. And yes, I am serious when I say, if you ignore this again, I will step back. Not because I hate you, but because I will not force my love on someone who refuses it. I've waited and waited. And this is me telling you it's now or never. You won't get peace from success. You won't find it in relationships or money or distractions. Everything the world offers will fade. But I do not fade. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love is not weak. My promises are not temporary. When I say I will heal, I will. When I say I will restore, I do. When I say I will protect you, it's done. But you have to walk with me. You have to open your heart. Comment 1212 if you know this is your turning point. You're not watching this by accident. I arranged this moment. This isn't a coincidence or a random scroll. It's me trying again. Even after all the times you ignored me, I'm still knocking. This is your second chance. Or maybe your 10th, but it could be your last. You think your sin is too big. My mercy is bigger. You think your life is too broken. My hands rebuild. You think you've run too far. My grace reaches farther. I can turn your weeping into joy. I can turn your nights of fear into mornings of peace. I can silence the voice of guilt, of shame, of worthlessness. You are not worthless to me. You are chosen. You are seen. You are loved. Even now, I can protect you in ways you cannot imagine. From spiritual attacks, from unseen harm, from people sent to destroy you, I will surround you like a shield if you let me. I will command angels concerning you if you just turn back to me. But if you walk without me, you walk unguarded. I am still your safe place. I am still the one who can rescue you. I am still the one who calls you mine. You've tried life without me. You've tasted the emptiness. Don't keep going in the wrong direction just because you've gone too far already. Turn around. Come back. You think I don't understand your pain, but I do. My son bore it on the cross. Every betrayal you felt, he felt. Every abuse you suffered, he saw. Every failure that haunts you, he took it on himself. He didn't do it for perfect people. He did it for you, for this very moment. So don't waste it. I am not condemning you. I am inviting you, not into rules, not into religion, but into a relationship with me, with the one who knows your name and your scars and your future. If you walk away again, it won't just be me you lose, it will be everything I've prepared for you. The healing, the breakthrough, the peace, the calling, the protection, the joy. I can't make you choose me, but I am begging you to. You are still breathing. You are still here. And that means my grace is still available to you. Do you know what that means? It means I haven't closed the door yet. It means I'm still holding the invitation in my hand, waiting for you to say yes. But you are standing at the very edge of my patience, not because I'm angry, but because I have poured out everything, and I will not keep offering what you keep rejecting. Comment 777 if you know this is not a coincidence, but God's divine moment for you. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You want answers, but you won't open the Bible. You want peace, but you won't sit in my presence. You want direction, but you ignore my voice. I don't just want to be part of your life on Sundays or when you're desperate. I want to be your life. I want to be your first thought in the morning and your last one at night. I want to walk with you, talk with you, guide you, but you keep choosing everything but me. Do you understand what you're risking? If you keep going like this, you won't just miss a blessing. You'll miss your purpose. You'll miss the people I wanted to send into your life. You'll miss the strength I prepared for the battles ahead. You'll cry tears I could have wiped away if you had let me. You'll ask for answers I already gave, but they will echo in silence if you keep closing your ears to me. This isn't about punishment, it's about protection. It's about me knowing what's ahead when you don't. It's about me seeing what you can't see and loving you enough to shout when whispering didn't work. I am not mad at you. I am heartbroken for you. Comment 999 if you feel God is speaking directly to your heart right now. I gave you so many signs. I gave you dreams. I gave you warnings. I sent you words through others. I gave you sudden feelings, strange nudges, moments you couldn't explain. That wasn't your mind. That was me. And yet, you brushed it off. You said you'd deal with it later. You said you'd come back when you're ready. But your soul isn't promised later. Your life isn't promised one day. You only have today. This moment, right now. There are people around you who won't understand this urgency, but they're not the ones I'm speaking to. You are. I didn't choose them for this message. I chose you. Because I see the struggle behind your smile. I see the spiritual war over your life. And I want you to know, if you choose me now, all of heaven will move for you. I'll release angels. I'll shift timelines. I'll pull you out of places you were never supposed to be in, but if you walk away again, you will feel the weight of that choice. I gave my son to save you, not to scare you. But love tells the truth. And here is the truth. This is the last knock before the door closes. This is the last warning before the silence. If you ignore me now, you may not hear me again. Not because I stopped loving you, but because you stopped responding. Let that sink in. I am not just the God of comfort. I am the God of justice. I am not just the God of mercy. I am the God of holiness. I do not play games with eternity, and I will not let you keep treating me like an option. I am not your backup plan. I am the author of your life. I don't fit into your schedule. I designed time itself. And I am calling you now because something is coming, and you will either face it with me or without me. Comment 1010 if you know you need to surrender fully right now. You've prayed for protection. I have protected you. You've asked for help. I have helped you. But now, I'm asking for your heart. All of it. Not just when it's easy. Not just when you're desperate. I want your full surrender, because your future depends on it. This is not the time to sit on the fence. Darkness is growing. The enemy is not resting. He has targeted your peace, your mind, your family, your identity, and he will not stop. But if you are under my wings, he cannot touch you. If you are rooted in me, you will not fall. If you are covered by my blood, no weapon formed against you will prosper. I can restore everything that's been broken in your life. I can redeem the years you've lost. I can heal the trauma you've buried. I can silence the voices of fear and shame and rejection. But you have to want me more than you want comfort. You have to want me more than your distractions. You have to choose me when it's hard, not just when it's convenient. You are not weak. You are chosen. You are not lost. You are called. You are not forgotten. You are mine. But you have to answer now. You have to turn your heart back to me now. Because after this moment, something will shift. If you respond, heaven will open. If you walk away, your heart will harden more. And the next time you hear my voice, it won't sound the same. It will be quieter, distant, not because I changed, but because your heart will. I don't want that for you. So please choose me today. Don't make me say goodbye. Don't force me to let go. I don't want to, but I will if you keep refusing me, not because I have to be, not because you've earned it, but because my love for you doesn't walk away easily. I've watched you walk into things that were never meant for you. I've watched you put your trust in people who didn't protect it. I've seen you look for love in places that only drained you more. I stayed. Through all of it, I stayed. But now, I am asking no, I am warning you one last time. Stop ignoring me. Stop running from me. If you keep shutting me out, your heart will eventually forget how to feel me. Your ears will forget how to hear me. You will cry one day, but not because you're hurt. You will cry because you will realize you pushed away the very one who could have saved you from the storm that's coming. Comment 1515 if you know deep down this is God speaking directly to you. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You keep saying, I'm just not ready. But what if ready never comes? What if this is the moment you've been delaying and there's no guarantee it will come again? How many more signs do you want? How many more heartbreaks will it take for you to see that nothing you've chased has worked? I have watched you chase peace like it was hiding from you. But peace is not lost. It's standing right in front of you, offered by me. I am the Prince of Peace, the light in the darkness, the door that no man can shut, the rock that never moves. I have always been steady, even when everything in your life shook. I was the stillness in your chaos, the whisper in the noise, the voice behind the pain. You keep asking me to speak louder. But what if the real issue is not my silence, but your distance? You've gotten so used to ignoring me that you no longer recognize my voice. But I haven't changed. I'm still the same God who rescued you before. I'm still the same God who opened doors you didn't deserve, the same God who healed wounds you never thought would close. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. But you've grown cold. And still, I love you. Comment 1717 if you believe it's not too late for God to turn your life around. The truth is, I never stopped choosing you, even when you didn't choose me. I never stopped seeing you, even when you tried to disappear behind your pain. I never stopped loving you, even when you filled your life with everything but me. But now you must choose, not tomorrow, not when it feels easier, not after you get your life together. Choose now, because the more you delay, the more you drift, and one day you'll drift so far you won't hear me anymore. That's not what I want. But I will not compete with your idols. I will not be a background voice in your life. I am God, not a side option. Let me be clear. If you ignore me today, it won't be me who walks away. It will be you. You will walk straight into a future I never planned for you. And no one will be able to undo what your choice set into motion. But it doesn't have to be that way. I have something better for you. A life that's not ruled by fear, a mind that's not tormented by doubt, a future filled with peace and purpose. not without battles but with victory already written into them. You are not alone in your fight. I have been with you in every valley, and I am prepared to walk you out of the wilderness. But you have to take my hand. You cannot keep one foot in the world and one foot in my kingdom. You cannot serve two masters. Choose me, and I will show you who you really are. I will make beauty from your ashes. I will turn your sorrow into strength, but you cannot keep playing with your soul. Eternity is not a game. You want breakthrough, but you must surrender. You want healing, but you must come to the healer. You want answers, but you must seek the one who holds them. I have been too quiet for too long, haven't I? But it wasn't because I abandoned you. It was because you pushed me to the edges of your life. And I never force myself on the ones I love. I wait, I knock, I whisper. But now, I shout, because I love you, because I don't want to lose you, because I know what's waiting if you keep walking without me. You may think you're doing fine, but I see your heart. I see what others don't. I see the fear you carry every day. I see the guilt, the shame, the loneliness. I see the lies you've believed, the words that wounded you, the weight that never seems to lift. I can take it all. I can break every chain. I can silence every lie. I can give you a life you didn't even know was possible. But it has to start now. You've heard enough. You've waited enough. You've cried enough. This is your moment. Don't let it pass like all the others. I'm still offering you grace. I'm still offering you a way out. But if you say no this time, the consequences will follow. Not because I am cruel, but because choices carry weight. This is your soul. This is your eternity. This is your Father calling your name for what might be the final time. You say you'll come back to me when things get better. But child, things get better when you come back to me. You keep waiting for the perfect moment, but the perfect moment is now. There is no better time. Every second you delay is a second you drift further into confusion, into pain, into the kind of silence that deafens your soul. And I can't bear to watch you walk further away from me. Comment Amen right now if your heart is open and you know God is speaking. You may not understand everything I'm doing. That's okay. You don't need to see the whole path. Just take the first step. Just say yes to me. Just stop resisting me. I've carried you through storms you never thanked me for. I've rescued you from things you never saw coming. And even now, I'm holding back battles that would destroy you. But my protection comes with my presence. If you walk without me, you walk uncovered. You feel like I've been quiet, but you don't realize how many times I've whispered through your pain. How many nights I stood by your bed while you cried. How many times I sent people to check on you. How often I tugged on your heart in quiet moments, hoping you'd turn back, but instead you scrolled, you escaped, you distracted yourself from the one voice that could actually change everything. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I didn't stay silent out of anger. I stayed silent to give you room to choose. Now you must choose. Comment 1111 if you know this is your wake-up call. You see, I'm not just interested in saving you from hell. I'm here to walk with you through life, to be your strength when you're weak, to be your guide when you're lost, to be your comfort when no one else understands. But I cannot walk with you if you keep choosing darkness. You cannot hold hands with the enemy and ask me to bless your path. You cannot feed your soul with things that starve it and then blame me for the emptiness. I gave you freedom so you could choose me, not so you could wander into destruction. And I'm telling you now, from the deepest part of my heart, this is your moment. This is not just a message, it's a rescue. I am pulling you out of the pit before you even know how deep you've fallen. I'm reaching into your heart while there's still time. I know you feel exhausted. I know you're tired of pretending to be strong. I never asked you to carry it alone. I never asked you to fix yourself. I just asked you to come. Come as you are. Not when you're clean, not when you've got it all together. Come now, dirty, tired, confused, broken. That's how grace works. That's what my cross paid for. And if you ignore this, if you harden your heart again, you will break in ways you never imagined. You will cry prayers I can't answer, not because I stopped loving you, but because I gave you a choice and you walked away from the only door that could have saved you. Comment 222 if you're ready to walk through that door today. Don't let shame keep you from me. I already took your shame. Don't let fear lie to you. Perfect love casts out fear, and I am that perfect love. Don't let pride convince you that you're fine without me. You're not. No one is. You were never created to live without me. That's why everything feels off. That's why nothing satisfies. That's why the victories feel empty and the quiet moments feel heavy. Because you're trying to live a God-shaped life without the God who shaped it. This is not a game. This is your life. This is your soul. This is the moment where heaven is watching, holding its breath, waiting to see if you will respond. You are not just anyone. You are chosen. You are marked. You are seen. And that makes your decisions carry weight. The enemy has been after you because he knows what I put inside you. He knows what you're capable of if you fully surrender. That's why you've been attacked so much. That's why the battles have been so relentless. But if you come back to me, I will use every one of those battles to prepare you. I will turn what was meant to break you into the very thing that builds you. You think your story is over, but I'm not done writing. You think your time is up, but I haven't even started what I planned for you. You think you're forgotten, but I've had you in my heart the entire time. I've been calling you by name, through sleepless nights, through quiet mornings, through random signs and strange peace in chaotic moments. You've felt me, you've heard me, you've ignored it long enough. Now it's time. I'm asking for your heart, fully, no more halfway, no more when I'm ready, no more just one more time, with the sin you think no one knows about. I see it. And I'm not disgusted, I'm heartbroken, because I know what that sin is doing to you. I know how it's draining your soul. I know how it's blocking the blessings I've been holding for you. There are doors I want to open, miracles I want to release, healing I want to pour over your life, but I need you to say yes. Not with your mouth, with your life. So I'll say it again. If you ignore this, you will cry later. Not tears of sadness, tears of regret. You can't keep living like this, half in and half out. Half believing and half doubting. Half surrendering and half running. You've been torn for too long, and it's killing your spirit slowly. You smile on the outside, but inside, you're tired of carrying the weight. You tell yourself you're fine, but your heart knows the truth, and I know it too. Comment 333 if you're ready to stop pretending and start returning to God. This world has worn you down. The disappointments, the betrayal, the confusion. You've lost trust, not just in people but in me. Somewhere along the way you started believing that I was distant, that I didn't care. But if that were true, I wouldn't be here again, reaching out through these words. I wouldn't keep showing up, one more time, for a soul that keeps walking away. That's what love does. It keeps showing up, but even love has boundaries. Even my grace has a time limit. Don't mistake my patience for permission. Don't mistake my silence for absence. I've been holding back judgment. I've been holding the door open, but if you ignore me again today, that door may begin to close. There is still time to turn around, but not much. You think you're chasing your dreams, but you're actually drifting from your destiny. You're not walking in purpose, you're walking in circles. You keep asking me for a sign, but I've given you so many. You keep saying you're waiting to feel ready, but you don't realize that readiness comes after obedience, not before it. You have to take the first step in faith. That's how it begins. Comment 1212 if you believe God is calling you to take that step today. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. What's waiting on the other side of your yes will change everything. You will walk lighter. You will rest deeper. You will live freer. The weight you carry will fall. The storm in your mind will calm. And even if life doesn't get easier, you'll finally have peace in the middle of it. Not the fake peace the world gives, but the real peace I give. But you have to come to me fully. I know you've been hurt by people who claim to represent me. I know you've seen religion twisted and used like a weapon, but that was never me. I never called you to a performance. I called you to relationship. I never asked you to be perfect. I asked you to be willing. I don't want your image. I want your heart. I want to walk with you when no one else does. I want to fight for you when the world turns its back. I want to speak to you personally, daily, clearly, but your ears are too full of noise. You've filled every empty space with distractions, scrolling, chasing, numbing, and I'm still here, waiting in the quiet, whispering, "Return to me. Do not harden your heart again." I've been patient. I've watched you go deeper into things that are killing your peace, and I've kept the door open. But if you turn away from me again, I will let you go. I won't chase you into destruction. I will grieve, but I will not force your decision. You will cry if you ignore this. Not because I punished you, but because you'll feel the absence of what could have been yours, the miracle, the breakthrough, the healing, the protection, the purpose. Comment 555 if you're ready to receive what's been waiting for you all along. Let me be the one you run to. Let me be the one who heals you. Let me be the one who rebuilds what life tore apart. I don't care how far you've gone. I care that you come home. My son died not just to forgive your sins, but to restore your relationship with me. That's what I want. Not just your obedience, but your love, your time, your trust. I've been standing at the door of your heart, knocking, not just once, again and again, but one day soon that knocking will stop, and if you haven't opened the door, it will be too late. I won't force your love. I won't demand your surrender, but I will withdraw if you make it clear you no longer want me, and you'll feel it, that deep ache, that sudden silence. That distance you can't fix with anything else, because nothing replaces me. No one can. You think you're too broken, that your mistakes have disqualified you. But let me tell you something that religion may have never said out loud. I knew every sin, every fall, every dark thought you would ever have, and I still chose the cross for you. I still counted you worth dying for. Not because you earned it, because I love you that much. You can stop running now. Comment Amen if you're ready to stop running and start returning. I never asked you to fix yourself before coming to me. I knew you couldn't. I never asked you to be strong enough. I just asked you to come. You've been trying to carry what I already died to take from you. The shame, the guilt, the pain. It was nailed to the cross. You don't have to live another day dragging chains I already broke, but you have to stop ignoring me. This is the part no one tells you. There are moments in life that define everything else, and you're in one of them right now. This is not just a powerful message. This is a spiritual crossroads. Everything after this moment will be shaped by what you choose to do with it. Not because I'll punish you, but because when you reject light, you choose darkness. When you walk away from truth, all that's left is confusion. I am the light of the world. I am the truth. I am the life. Without me, you will always feel like something is missing. Because something is. Comment 1111 if you believe that truth is Jesus Christ. You've tried to fix your life with more money, more friends, more distractions, but none of it fills the gap. It never will. That gap was created for me. That hunger was meant to draw you back to me. And the reason nothing else satisfies is because you're not hungry for things, you're hungry for your Creator. Let me tell you something you need to hear. You're not too far gone. You're not too damaged. You're not too late. The enemy has lied to you long enough. He's told you that I'm done with you, that I've moved on, but look at me, I'm still here, speaking, waiting, holding the door open one more time. Don't walk past this. I don't want you lukewarm. I don't want you halfway in. I don't want just your Sundays. I want all of you. I want your full surrender, because only in full surrender can I give you full freedom. And that's what I want for you. I want to heal every wound. I want to break every curse. I want to shut every door the enemy has tried to open in your life. But I cannot bless what you won't give me. Comment 222 if you're ready to give God your whole heart today. This life is not a rehearsal, this is it. And you only get so many chances. I know that's hard to hear, but it's true. There will come a time when the door will close, not because I slammed it, but because you walked away from it for too long. And I cannot keep making exceptions for someone who refuses my hand over and over again. I've protected you in situations you didn't even know were dangerous. I've shielded you from attacks you never saw. I've held your heart while you cried over people who walked away. And I've stood silently when you blamed me for their choices. I never left you, not for a second, but you stopped seeing me. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You stopped expecting me to show up. And now here I am, once again, asking you to come back before it's too late. You're not promised tomorrow. You're not even promised the next hour. So why wait? Why risk it all? This isn't just about missing blessings. It's about your soul, your eternal soul. The part of you that lives forever, where will it go when your body doesn't breathe anymore? You've spent so much time taking care of your physical health, your finances, your future. But what about your spirit? What about your eternity? You know I'm real. You've felt me too many times to deny it. You've seen prayers answered that couldn't have been a coincidence. You've heard me in the stillness, in the middle of storms, and still you've kept me at arm's length. But this is the part where you stop playing with your soul. Choose me right now. I won't force you. I never have. I never will. But I am warning you, if you walk away again, something will shift. You may not hear me like this again. Not because I won't love you, but because your heart will grow colder each time you say no, and soon, even my loudest whisper won't reach you anymore. I don't want that. I want to walk with you again. I want to restore what's been broken for years. I want to rebuild your joy. I want to take away the anxiety that's kept you up night after night. I want to renew your strength. I want to give you purpose so deep that no job loss, no heartbreak, no storm can take it from you. But I can't do that while you're still clinging to everything else. Let it go. Let the fear go. Let the shame go. Let the pride go. You think I'm done speaking? I'm not. I'm still reaching, still knocking, still calling your name louder than ever. Because your soul matters more than your comfort. Your future matters more than your convenience. This is not just a wake-up call. This is the last call before the storm breaks loose. And I'm not just trying to prepare you, I'm trying to protect you from what you can't yet see. Comment 1010 if you feel God's protection over your life right now. You've asked for signs. You've asked for clarity. But what you really need is surrender. You don't need another answer, you need obedience. That's where the breakthrough is. You say, God, why am I still stuck? And I say, why are you still resisting me? You keep pushing off your decision. You keep treating your salvation like an optional upgrade. But it's not optional, it's essential. It's the difference between life and death now and forever. This isn't about church attendance or spiritual talk. This is about your heart. You keep giving your heart to things that do not love you, to people who hurt you, to habits that drain you. And I'm here ready, waiting with a love that never changes, a peace that never leaves, and a plan that never fails. But I can't bless what you won't surrender. I can't heal what you won't bring to me. You don't have to carry the shame anymore. You don't have to keep pretending you're okay. I know what you've done. I know what you regret. I know the thoughts that haunt you. But my mercy is deeper than your worst mistake. My love is stronger than your darkest season. My grace is wide enough to pull you back no matter how far you've gone. But you have to stop ignoring me. Comment 1515. If you believe God's grace is greater than your past. You can't say, God, speak to me, while tuning me out with everything else. You can't say, God, lead me, while holding on to your old life. You want new peace, but you won't let go of the chaos. You want freedom, but you stay close to your chains. I'm not just here to comfort you, I'm here to change you. And change only happens when you give me your whole heart. What are you afraid of? That I'll take things away? Listen, anything I take is only what's keeping you from me. I'm not trying to ruin your life. I'm trying to save it. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to heal you. But you can't have healing while clinging to what caused the wound. I'm asking you again, will you trust me? You've trusted broken people before. You've trusted lies before. Why not trust the one who made you? I know your story. Every twist, every scar, every failure, and I still love you. I still call you mine. I still want to write the rest of your life with purpose, not pain. But the pen is in your hands. You get to choose. Comment 1717 if you're ready to give God the pen again. Don't say, maybe later. Don't say, someday. Those are the lies the enemy loves most. He doesn't care if you believe in me as long as you delay. He doesn't need to destroy you, he just needs to distract you. And it's working. You've been distracted, numb, comfortable in chaos. But I love you too much to let you stay there. If you felt a tug in your heart while reading this, that's me. If your chest got heavy, if your eyes filled with tears, if your thoughts got quiet for a second, that's me. I'm speaking, I'm reaching, but I won't beg forever. The window is closing. The time is short, and you are not promised another chance like this one. Don't let pride silence you. Don't let shame make you hide. I already saw it all, and I still want you. I still choose you. I still have plans for you, but I can't start the healing if you won't admit you're hurting. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. I won't force your surrender, but I will honor it if you give it. If you say yes, I'll surround you with peace like never before. If you say yes, I'll break every cycle that's kept you stuck. If you say yes, I'll fill your life with purpose you didn't even know you were created for. But I need your yes, fully, not halfway, not one day, now. Because this is the moment everything can shift. If you ignore this again, the silence that follows will not be my absence. It will be your choice, echoing back at you, and it will hurt more than you realize. Because you'll feel what you could have had, you'll see what you missed, and it won't be because I turned away. It will be because you walked away again. You're still here. That means there's still time, but don't confuse still time with plenty of time. There is a difference. I'm holding the door open, yes, but your indecision is wearing thin. Each time you say, not yet, your heart grows colder. Each time you ignore me, you quiet my voice. And one day, if you keep walking in the other direction, you won't even notice that I've stopped calling. Comment Amen if you never want to lose the sound of God's voice in your life. I don't want you to reach that place. I don't want you to cry out later with tears of regret saying, why didn't I listen? I don't want you to realize too late that what you ignored was the only thing that could have saved you. Right now you have a choice. This moment is mercy. This message is not here to scare you, it's here to save you. But I will not keep repeating myself. I will not keep offering myself where I am not welcomed. I am God, I am holy, I am mighty. I created the stars and oceans. I formed the breath in your lungs. I placed purpose inside your bones. And yet, I lowered myself to speak to you here, again, so gently, so directly. Because I love you, but I will not let you mock that love forever. You ask why things keep going wrong. You ask why you feel stuck, anxious, alone. My child, you have blocked the blessings I've been trying to send you. Not because I don't want to bless you, but because you won't let go of the things keeping me out. Comment 1111 if you believe the blessing is real and it's coming, but only through God. You want me to fix your life without changing your heart. That's not how this works. I don't patch things up. I make things new. But new life starts with surrender, real surrender. Not temporary obedience when you're in trouble, not shallow worship when you feel emotional. I want your heart. All of it. That's where your breakthrough is. There are blessings with your name on them, but they're on the other side of obedience. There is healing waiting, but it flows from repentance. There is clarity waiting, but it starts when you quiet everything else and listen. Right now, heaven is watching, not in judgment, but in hope. The angels are leaning in, the Spirit is moving, and I'm still knocking. But I will not keep knocking forever. If you ignore me today, you may not hear me like this again. I don't say that to threaten you. I say it to wake you up. You've been spiritually asleep for too long. You've grown used to the numbness. You've stopped expecting me to move. But I'm still here, and I'm trying to shake the dust off your soul before it's too late. I've seen the nights you felt abandoned. I've heard the thoughts you were too ashamed to tell anyone. And I want you to know this. I never turned away from you. Even when you cursed my name. Even when you chose the world over me. Even when you betrayed me in secret and wore a mask in public. I still loved you. I still waited for you. But I can't wait forever. You've been warned in dreams. You've felt it in your spirit. You've had moments you couldn't explain. Close calls, strange peace in the storm, someone saying something at the exact moment you needed it. That wasn't luck. That was me. Comment 222 if you know God has been speaking through the small signs all along. Now I'm not whispering anymore. Now I'm speaking loud and clear. This is your moment, your rescue, your final chance before the silence. And if you don't take it, if you walk away again, it may be the moment you remember for the rest of your life. The moment you felt God calling but said no. The moment heaven opened but you stayed locked in your own pride. The moment love reached for you and you turned away. But you don't have to make that mistake. You don't have to go another day chained to fear or shame or confusion. I am offering you peace. I am offering you healing. I am offering you purpose. I am offering you my presence right now. You don't need perfect words. You don't need a crowd. You don't need a platform. You just need a heart that says, God, I'm yours. That's it. Say yes with your life. Say yes with your heart. Say yes with your surrender. And watch what I will do. Watch what I will restore. Watch what I will redeem. Watch the doors I will open. Watch the fire I will place in your spirit again. You've heard me speak again and again. I've repeated myself not because I forgot what I said the first time, but because I knew you weren't ready to hear it yet. But now, right now, you're out of excuses. You've felt the pull, you've felt the weight, and you know what this is. This isn't emotion, it's revelation. Your soul knows the truth even when your mind tries to deny it. Comment Amen if your soul knows this is not just words, it's God Himself speaking. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. You've said you want to change. You've said you want me to move in your life. But you cannot have change without repentance. You cannot see breakthrough while protecting the very things I'm asking you to lay down. There is no victory in holding on to what's killing you. There is no peace in silence toward me. I want to speak to you like I did in the beginning, but your heart has to open again. You were not created for this lukewarm life. You were not born just to survive, just to function, just to keep your head above water. I placed purpose in you. Not just general purpose, but specific assignments only you can carry. And the longer you run from me, the more delayed those assignments become. And yes, some doors don't stay open forever. Some opportunities are tied to timing, and some of those moments will pass if you don't choose now. The clock has been ticking. Comment 1111 if you understand that now is the moment, not later. as long as you stay afraid, as long as you never say yes. But today, right now, you can break that with one choice, one yes, one full surrender, no conditions, no deals, just everything. All in. Comment 999 if you're ready to break every spiritual delay with a full yes to God. God says, your mother, who is now in heaven, has been trying to reach you since yesterday. She is urgently seeking to tell you something deeply important. Please do not ignore this. Watch this all the way through. There is something you must hear, or you might miss a miracle waiting to unfold in your life. This is not just another moment, it is a divine one. A sacred message from the heavens is waiting to settle in your heart. Don't turn away from this. Something life-changing is about to be revealed. If your spirit feels drawn to this, comment Amen to affirm it right now. You have no idea what your soul is on the edge of receiving. Heaven is reaching for you. What you're about to hear might be the very thing you've been unknowingly praying for. This moment right now is wrapped in grace, in power, in something holy. If you walk away now, you may walk away from a blessing that was created for your name alone. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. Something sacred is unfolding. Heaven has been watching you. Your cries have not gone unheard. Your silent prayers, the ones you whispered with trembling lips, have not been ignored. And now, through my voice, through this message, something divine is being spoken into the atmosphere of your life. Do not doubt what your heart is feeling. This is not coincidence. This is not random. This is divine appointment. There is a voice in the heavens, and it is your mother's. She has been with me in peace and in light, and her spirit has been stirred. Since yesterday, she has been trying to reach you. She knows something is coming, something you must know, something you must be prepared for. She is not worried because she trusts me, but she knows your heart, and she wants to make sure you are ready for what I am about to do. She is not far. Heaven is not distant. Her voice carries through eternity. And I, your God, am bringing that message through. Like this video, if your heart feels even the smallest tug, that is not by chance, that is me reaching for you through the words you're hearing. She wants you to know you are not alone. Not for a moment. In your confusion, your struggle, your doubt, she has been near. I have permitted her to witness how your heart has been tested, and her spirit has longed to whisper to yours, you are not forgotten, you are not failing, you are not falling apart, you are being rebuilt. Heaven is not silent, heaven is moving, and I, the Lord your God, am moving with it. Your tears have not been wasted, every drop is counted, every ache has echoed through my presence. You may have felt abandoned at times. You may have asked, God, where are you? And in those very moments, I was carrying you. I was holding you when your knees buckled under pain. I was surrounding you when all else felt empty. And yes, your mother saw this. She watched with a heart full of love and a spirit resting in my peace. If you believe this is no accident and something powerful is happening, comment 1111 to let heaven know you're listening. She is not trying to scare you. She is trying to prepare you. What's coming will shake loose some things that were never meant to stay in your life. Doors will close, but only because better ones will open. People will walk away, but only because I will surround you with those who truly belong. Things may feel uncertain, but only because I'm rearranging everything to align with your greater purpose. And your mother, from her heavenly place, wants you to be at peace with that. She wants you to walk boldly, not fearfully. You may feel like you've lost too much, but I tell you this, What you thought was lost is being transformed. What you thought was stolen is being restored. And what was broken is being mended in ways only I, your God, can do. You are on the edge of something sacred, and your mother's spirit is rejoicing for what she sees ahead. Her prayers for you did not end when she left the earth. They were carried into heaven, and I have held each one. When you feel the chill on your skin for no reason, when you smell something familiar and feel her near, that is not your imagination. That is her love breaking through the veil between heaven and earth. I have allowed it, because sometimes my child needs more than silence. They need reassurance, and I am a God who gives beyond what you expect. If you trust that your mother's love still surrounds you, comment 222 and open your heart to the next part of what I'm about to say. The words she's trying to send are filled with hope. She wants you to stop blaming yourself. She wants you to stop carrying the weight of guilt and shame. She sees how you've struggled to forgive yourself. She sees how you've kept going, even when no one else noticed. And she wants you to know she is proud of you. You have not failed. You have grown. You have endured. And I, the Lord your God, have seen it all. Even in the silence, I have been speaking. Even in the waiting, I have been working. Do not confuse my stillness with absence. I never left you. And your mother, whose soul rests in my presence, has never stopped loving you, even from beyond. The bond between a mother and child is something I created, and death cannot break what I have designed. You will see her again. But until then, you must live, you must rise, you must keep walking, not just for yourself, but for the promise I have placed on your life, for the calling that is still active, for the anointing that has not faded. You may feel weak now, but strength is already rising within you. The angels are already surrounding you. Your breakthrough is closer than you know. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual, now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You were not meant to watch this just to scroll past. This is not content, it is confirmation. I am God, and I speak when your soul needs it most. Right now, I am declaring protection over you. I am surrounding you with peace. I am lifting the heaviness from your shoulders. Receive it, believe it, let it settle into your heart like a sunrise breaking through the darkness. I chose you. I have always chosen you. Before you were formed in the womb, I called you mine. Nothing about your story is an accident, not your pain, not your survival, and certainly not your presence here in this moment. Everything is working together. And your mother's voice is just one of the ways I'm reminding you, you are seen, you are heard, you are still covered by grace. I see your heart. I know how heavy it has been. I know what you've tried to carry in silence. I know the nights you couldn't sleep because the memories kept pulling you back. But I am here now, speaking directly to you, not just as your God, but as the one who has loved you without pause, even when you didn't feel worthy of it. Your mother is not gone. Her physical body may have returned to the dust, but her soul lives on with me. She is not far. Her love was too great, her prayers too deep, for her presence to simply fade. I have kept her close, and she has kept you close in her heart. In her words, in the way she continues to watch over you. She asked me to let you know she's proud, so proud. You've made it this far, even when you thought you couldn't. She sees the courage behind your quiet. She knows how hard you've fought, how much you've held back tears just to get through the day. And she whispers from heaven, "Keep going. You were born for more than pain." If you believe this word is finding you at the perfect time, comment 333 to declare your faith. I am a God who restores, a God who brings beauty out of ashes. And yes, I am doing that in your life right now. The things that felt like the end will become the beginning. The things that broke you will become your testimony. What you thought you lost forever, I will return, not always in the same form, but always in better timing and greater fullness. Do not let fear make you forget who you are. You are not fragile. You are not forgotten. You are not empty. You are chosen. You are loved. You are protected. Even when the world tries to strip that truth from you, I reinforce it with every breath you take. You belong to me, and no darkness, no grief, no loss, not even death can separate you from my love. I know you've asked, why did she have to go? That question still sits inside you, unanswered. And I won't pretend the pain isn't real. I won't deny how deep the ache runs. But know this, her purpose didn't end with her last breath. Her legacy lives on in you. Her faith, her compassion, her strength, those are still moving in your blood. You carry her more than you know. She sees you now. She's closer than the air around you. Her love remains. She walks beside angels and prays for you without words. Her spirit leans toward you when your strength runs low. And in those quiet moments when you suddenly feel warmth or peace or even tears, you are feeling heaven press in. If you believe her love never left, comment 555 and receive that comfort now. You have a future. You have more ahead. This is not where your story ends. This pain is not your final chapter. I am still writing, still shaping, still working behind the scenes of your life. Your mother knows that. She sees what's coming. And that's why she's been trying to reach you. Because you were slipping. You were getting tired. You were starting to doubt what I promised. And she couldn't stay quiet. She pleaded with me to speak this into your life now, not tomorrow, now. Because what's ahead requires your full attention. The blessing coming your way is bigger than anything you've expected, but it also requires trust. It requires your heart to stay open. It requires your faith to hold even when you don't understand. And I know that's not easy. That's why I'm here now reminding you you're not alone in it. Your angels have been working overtime. You have been surrounded by my presence in ways you didn't even notice. Car accidents that didn't happen. Conversations that came at the perfect time. Random moments of peace that didn't make sense. That was me. That was my protection. That was me holding your life together when you didn't even realize how close you were to falling apart. Your mother saw those moments, and she smiled, because she knew I still had you. She knew I would not let you slip. She knew I was still keeping the promise I made to never leave you, to never forsake you, to never turn my face from you. And now I need you to know, the season of silence is ending. I'm about to move in your life like never before. What was once delayed will no longer be denied. What was once blocked is about to open. What was once hard to understand will soon become crystal clear. I am revealing. I am restoring. I am doing what only I can do. The enemy tried to convince you that you were forgotten, that your prayers went unheard, that I was no longer listening. But the truth is, I was listening more closely than ever. I was preparing the way. And now, I'm clearing it. I'm making space for miracles. I'm shaking things loose that tried to chain you down. I'm lifting what tried to bury you. If you believe something is about to shift in your life, comment 1212 with hope in your heart. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. This is not a coincidence. You are not just watching this by chance. You were meant to hear every word. Your soul has been aching for this, and I, the Lord your God, knew exactly when to release it. Your mother's voice carried your name before me, and because of her love, because of her prayers, I'm responding with more than comfort. I'm responding with breakthrough. There will be signs. In the coming days, watch for the confirmation. Watch for the small miracles that start to unfold. The unexpected peace, the favor in places you didn't even knock, the sudden clarity. That will be me. That will be my hand moving where you least expect. Do not overlook the small things. They are the signs of greater things on the way. You are more than a survivor. You are chosen, called, set apart. You have been through fire, and you have not been consumed. You have walked through valleys, and still you stand. You've questioned your strength, but you never lost your purpose. And now, as heaven watches, as your mother watches, I declare this over you. You will rise, you will walk forward, you will heal, you will laugh again, you will see beauty again. You will feel hope again. And it will not be forced, it will come naturally, because my Spirit is bringing it to you. Not because you earned it, but because I love you. And because your mother's prayers still echo in my presence. Here is the next section, around 1,000 words, continuing right from where we left off. It stays focused on your original theme, deeply rooted in the message, and keeps the same emotion, urgency, and divine tone. I am not done with you. I never was. Even when you felt like giving up, even when you thought everything was falling apart, even when you questioned if I was still near, I was with you then, and I am with you now. And so is she, your mother, who now walks in the light of my kingdom. Her voice has not stopped calling for you, not in desperation, but in love, in hope, in peace. Your mother has seen what is ahead for you. She sees what I am preparing, and her spirit longs for you to rise up and receive it. There is something I've placed in your life, something divine, something sacred, something powerful, and the time has come for you to stop doubting and start walking in it. If you believe your breakthrough is near, comment 777 as a sign of faith. She never stopped believing in you. When others turned away, she prayed harder. When you were hurting and didn't say a word, she saw through the silence. She knew the battles inside you. She knew what you were carrying. And even now, in heaven, she sees your heart. She knows you are still carrying pain that no one else notices. She knows you still feel lost sometimes. But she also sees what I'm about to do in your life. She has asked me to remind you of this. You are still becoming. Do not rush to understand everything. Do not try to fix what I am still healing. Let go of the pressure to be perfect. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not late. You are right where you need to be. And I am still working. I see you trying to keep it together. I see you showing up for others when you feel empty yourself. I see how you doubt your own worth when things get quiet, but I have never changed my mind about you. You are still called, still chosen, still anointed for more. The pain you've walked through has shaped you, but it has not defined you. What hurt you will not have the final word. What tried to stop you will not win. Because I am greater, I am stronger, and I go before you to make a way. If this is touching your heart in a way you can't explain, comment 999 to receive the healing coming your way. The people you lost are not lost to me. They are with me. They are in my peace. They are not in pain. They are not waiting in sorrow. They are waiting in joy. And your mother, she is whole. She is radiant. And she wants you to stop carrying guilt about the things you never got to say. She heard your heart, even in silence. She knows you loved her deeply. And she wants you to stop asking what you could have done differently. She wants you to live, not question. And I, your God, want you to do the same. I want you to move forward without fear, without shame, without constantly looking backward. The road behind you was filled with struggle, but the road ahead is filled with promise. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your hands open. There is more coming than you imagined. Every unanswered prayer, every delay, every disappointment, I am using all of it. Nothing has been wasted. Not one tear, not one battle, not one moment of pain. I am turning all of it into purpose. I am writing something beautiful from your sorrow, and you will see it. You will not just hear about it. You will live it. If you've ever felt like giving up, but still kept going, that was my spirit pushing you forward. That was me holding you together. I did not let you fall because there is still more for you. More peace, more joy, more purpose, and yes, more miracles. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There are things I'm about to do in your life that will silence every doubt, every fear, every lie that was spoken over you. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are right on time for what I'm preparing. And heaven is already celebrating what is being unlocked over your life right now. If you believe this word is for you and your time is coming, comment 1010 with trust in your spirit. You don't need to force the healing. Just open your heart to receive it. I will take the brokenness and turn it into strength. I will take the confusion and trade it for peace. I will take what you've lost and return it in ways that will make you say, only God could have done this. That's the kind of restoration I bring. That's the kind of love I give. Your mother trusted me with her life, and now she trusts me with yours. That's why she's been trying to reach you, because she knows what's coming, she knows what's possible, and she wants you to be ready, not afraid, not bitter, not numb. Ready, open, expectant, hopeful. And if all you have left is a small flicker of faith, I will use it. I do not need a perfect vessel to move. I need a willing heart, and I see yours. I see that even through the pain, you've kept some kind of hope alive. That is enough. I will multiply it. I will grow it. I will turn your little faith into great victory. Do not be discouraged by what hasn't happened yet. Your story is still unfolding, the promise is still alive, and my timing is always perfect. You will look back and see how every delay was protection, how every no led to a better yes, how every closed door made room for something greater. You are about to see why the pain had to happen. You are about to understand what I was building in you through the storms. You didn't walk through fire for nothing. You didn't cry those tears for no reason. You didn't lose what you lost just to suffer. I was preparing something inside of you that could not be created in comfort. And your mother, she saw that. She saw what I was making out of what tried to break you. If your heart is still open and listening, comment 1515 and let your soul stay soft toward my voice. I know you've felt tired lately, not just physically, but tired in your spirit, tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of believing and not seeing. I understand. I've watched every moment of it, but I need you to know the wait has not been wasted. Delay does not mean denial. What you've been waiting for is not lost, it's being perfected. What looks quiet on the outside is filled with movement in the spirit. Your mother knows that what's coming is going to restore parts of you that grief tried to erase. She knows because she's seen glimpses of it from where she is. I allowed her to see pieces of your future, your joy, your healing, your return to peace, and it filled her with such deep praise. She couldn't hold it back. That's why she's been trying to reach you, because she wants you to know it's still coming. Even if you don't see it yet, it's already on the way. Do not give up. Not now. You are closer than ever. There is a reason your mother's voice has been stirring in your spirit, a reason her memory feels stronger lately. That's not just emotion, that's not just grief, that is spiritual, that is a divine reminder. Because sometimes I allow a moment of memory to awaken a deeper moment of purpose. If you believe there's something greater connected to your loss, comment 1717 with faith. She loved you with all she had. And that love did not end at her final breath. In fact, it has only deepened in my presence. Her love has taken a new form, a higher form, a form not bound by space or time. She has seen your pain. She has heard your whispered prayers. And even though she cannot speak to you in the way she once did, she speaks to me. She intercedes with grace and tenderness, and I hear her. She asked me to protect you through your doubt. She asked me to surround you when you pushed everyone else away. She asked me to send you this very message, because she knew there were things your heart still needed to hear. Things only I could say. Things that would quiet the war inside you. I know you miss her. I know some days it still feels fresh, like she just left. That's how grief works. It does not travel in straight lines. It's not always loud. Sometimes it's silent. Sometimes it sneaks up in the middle of a normal moment. But listen to me now, you are not alone in it. Not for a second. I walk through it with you. And your mother watches with a heart full of my peace, whispering over and over, keep going. If you're still reading, it means you haven't quit, and that means there's still power in your spirit. Don't overlook that. Many people give up when it gets hard, but you didn't. You stayed in the fight. You kept waking up. You kept hoping. That kind of faith may feel small, but in my eyes, it is strong. Strong enough to move mountains, strong enough to open heaven. And now, I want to tell you something even deeper. You are about to enter a season where things finally make sense, where the pain turns into clarity, where the loss becomes foundation, where the storm turns into a clear sky. Your mourning is turning to dancing. Your confusion is turning to peace. Your fear is turning to boldness. Your loneliness is turning to divine connection. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I've watched your heart struggle to rest. But I say to you now, rest is coming, not just for your body, but for your soul. I will calm the racing thoughts. I will bring sleep to your tired eyes. I will settle the questions that have no answers. Because I am not a God of confusion, I am a God of peace. You do not have to hold yourself together anymore. Let me do that for you. Let me carry you. Let me be your strength when you have none left. Your mother would tell you the same thing. She would say, "You don't have to do this alone anymore." And she would be right. You never had to. You just forgot how close I've been. You are about to see the doors I've kept hidden. You are about to feel joy rise again. Not the kind of happiness that comes and goes, but joy that stays, joy that covers you, joy that holds you steady even when life shakes. That kind of joy is coming. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not unworthy. You are still chosen, still loved, still part of my plan. And your mother sees it too. I see the tears you've held back. I see the smiles you've forced. I see how hard you try to seem okay when your heart still aches. But you don't need to pretend with me. I know you fully, I love you completely, and I accept you just as you are. Broken, healing, unfinished, and still mine. You don't have to keep proving your worth. You never had to. I knew your heart long before the pain hardened it. I saw your soul before the world tried to bury it under disappointment and pressure. You are still the one I chose, still the one I called. And your mother, she sees that clearly now from where she is. She has never doubted who you are, not once. If you believe you're still chosen, no matter what you've been through, comment Amen right now. I have seen the way you carry yourself when no one's looking. The way you show up even when you're exhausted. The way you still speak kindly even when your heart is breaking. That kind of strength is not unnoticed. It is divine, it is powerful, it comes from me. And it's something your mother prayed you would never lose. She prayed you would never stop loving, never stop hoping, never stop trusting. And you haven't. Not completely. Even in your doubt, your spirit has reached for me. Even when you were angry, your heart still whispered my name. And that is why I'm speaking now. Because I honor faith like that, real, raw, honest faith. The kind that struggles but holds on anyway. You've had people walk away. You've had love disappear when you needed it most. You've felt forgotten, overlooked, replaced. But I never left. I never moved. I never changed. I held you through every heartbreak. I stayed when others left. I remained when you couldn't feel me. And your mother, she rejoiced in that. Because she always wanted you to feel secure in my love, no matter who stayed or who left. If you've ever questioned if I was still with you, this is your answer. Yes, I am. I always have been. And now, I'm surrounding you again. In a deeper way. In a stronger way. In a way that touches the hidden places even you don't talk about. The wounds that still bleed in silence. The memories that make your chest tighten without warning. The emptiness that comes in waves. I'm going there. I'm healing that. Because this is your time to recover. Not just to move on, but to rise. Not just to get through it, but to grow from it. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. What looks like delay is me aligning things. What feels like silence is me working behind the curtain. And soon the curtain will lift. If you trust that I'm working even when you can't see it, comment 1111 with full faith. You are going to see my hand open doors that were shut. You are going to walk into spaces that once felt out of reach. You are going to be favored in rooms where you were once ignored, not because you forced it, but because I ordered it. Because your name has been spoken in places you haven't even walked into yet. And your mother, she is smiling. She sees it. She sees you stepping into what she always knew was inside you. She sees the person you're becoming. Not the broken version of you, but the healed, hopeful, powerful version that is emerging even now. You don't have to become someone else. You just have to return to who I created you to be. You've let fear hold the pen for too long. But I'm rewriting that chapter. You've let shame build the walls, but I'm tearing them down. You've let sorrow settle in your soul, but I'm sending joy to flood those places now. My joy is not momentary. It restores, it refreshes, it lasts. Let me in, not just into the good parts, but into the wounded ones, into the parts you hide, into the places that still feel unfinished. I already know them, and I still love you, fully, endlessly, without conditions. If your heart is still open to what I'm doing, comment 222 and don't hold back. I want you to stop apologizing for your grief. Stop feeling guilty for missing her. Stop trying to pretend like it doesn't still hurt. I never asked you to hide your pain. I only asked you to let me hold it. Let me carry what's too heavy. Let me be strong where you are tired. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your mother would tell you that too. She would remind you that there's no weakness in feeling, no failure in tears. She would hold your face, wipe your cheeks and say, "You are doing better than you think." And she would be right. You've survived what could have broken you. And now I'm rebuilding, stone by stone, brick by brick, grace by grace. You won't even recognize yourself soon, not because you'll be someone else, but because you'll finally be fully yourself. That version of you, the free one, the peaceful one, the healed one. That's who I'm leading you back to, and I will not stop until you walk in it. This is not your end. This is the in-between, and the breakthrough is closer than you think. So take a breath. Breathe in peace. Let go of what you were never meant to carry alone. I'm not asking you to figure everything out. I'm asking you to trust that I already have. The plan is still intact. The promise is still alive. The future is still unfolding in your favor. You may not feel strong, but I see the strength in you. You may not feel brave, but I have watched you walk through storms that would have crushed others. You think your faith has been small, but even a mustard seed can move mountains. And you, my child, have carried your seed through fire. You didn't let go, even when your hands were trembling. That faith is what I'm about to breathe life into. If you believe your little faith still holds great power, comment 333 with boldness. There are moments when I have stood still, not because I wasn't moving, but because I was waiting for your heart to be ready to receive. Some doors don't open with effort, they open with surrender. And you're almost there. Your heart is softening, your hands are loosening their grip. You are starting to let go of what you were never meant to carry. And that's where I begin, my greatest work. She sees it too, your mother. She's seen the change happening in your spirit. She sees the moments you pause, the way you've started praying again in whispers, even when you don't know what to say. She sees the healing beginning to form under the surface, and she's at peace, because she knows that I will finish what I started in you. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken. I am still here, and I am still working. There were prayers she prayed over your life that you didn't even know about. Quiet words spoken in late hours. Hushed tears cried into pillows. Pleas that reached me long before you even faced the battles she feared. And I have not ignored a single one. I gathered them all. And now, in my timing, I'm answering them. If you trust that heaven is still answering old prayers in new ways, comment 555 and receive that truth in your spirit. You see, I don't work on the world's schedule. I don't operate by human clocks. I am never early and never late. I arrive exactly when the blessing will become a breakthrough, not a burden. That's what's happening now. That's why she's been trying to connect with you. Because she knows it's close. She knows the moment is coming when everything shifts. You thought you missed your moment. You didn't. It was just being delayed for your protection. You thought the promise faded. It didn't. It was maturing. You thought you were forgotten. You weren't. I was simply closer than you realized, working where you couldn't see. And now, I'm lifting the veil. Now, I'm opening your eyes. Now, I'm speaking straight into your spirit so clearly that you can't deny it anymore. Something divine is happening here, and it's not random, it's not by chance. It's been written into your life since the very beginning. There is nothing I cannot restore, no loss too deep, no wound too wide, no emptiness too hollow. When I step in, all things begin to change. And I have stepped in, right now, through this moment, through these words. I am stepping into the place in your heart that you kept locked away because it hurt too much to face. Your mother's voice has carried across eternity, not in sound but in love, and I've allowed you to feel that lately. The dreams, the quiet thoughts, the way her memory keeps pulling at you. It's not a coincidence. It's confirmation. She's still near in ways that only I can allow. Because I knew you needed that reassurance right now. If you believe this is more than a moment, that it's divine confirmation, comment 1212 now. There is favor coming that you didn't earn. Not because you don't deserve it, but because I give freely to those I love. There are doors opening that you didn't knock on. Not because you're lucky, but because you're covered. There is restoration unfolding that won't make sense to anyone around you, but it will be undeniable. Because when I move, I don't do halfway miracles. I do full circle transformations. This is your full circle season. The place where pain once lived is about to overflow with peace. The spaces that echoed with loss will be filled with laughter again. The parts of you that felt forgotten are being called forward. Nothing about this is small. Nothing about this is temporary. I am doing something eternal. And your mother, she's not missing it. She's watching. She's rejoicing. She's standing in the full glory of my presence and saying, "Yes, Lord, I see it too." That's my child. Her joy is complete, not just because she's with me, but because she sees you walking toward healing, toward peace, toward purpose. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You don't have to carry the weight anymore. You don't have to keep figuring it all out. You don't have to pretend you're okay. Just be here. Just stay open. Just let me in. There is no shame in being tired. There is no weakness in needing rest. Even the strongest grow weary, and I see how long you've been holding things together, quietly, alone, with a smile that hides more than it shows. But I am not asking you to keep carrying it all. I'm asking you to give it to me. I can hold what you can't. I can carry what you were never meant to carry alone. If you believe it's time to let go and be held, comment 999 as a step of surrender. You have been walking through this world carrying invisible grief, and I know how it changes everything. I know how it affects your breathing, your thinking, your sleeping. I see how some days you just want to disappear so you don't have to pretend you're okay. But listen, grief is not failure. Grief is proof that you loved deeply. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you still carry her in your heart. Your mother doesn't want you to stay stuck in pain. She wants you to live, really live, with joy, with laughter again, with love again. She wants you to find peace. And I want the same for you. That's why you're hearing this now. Because it's time. Time to breathe again. Time to hope again. Time to believe in life beyond the sorrow. You're not betraying her by moving forward. You're honoring her. Every step you take is a reflection of her faith, her strength, her prayers. You are not walking away from her. You're walking toward what she always wanted for you. Freedom, peace, wholeness. That is what I am bringing into your life now. If you believe peace is possible again, comment 1010 and let it be so. You've done your best to be strong for everyone else. But I want to be strong for you now. I want to step into that tired space in your soul and pour in new strength. The kind that doesn't burn out. The kind that comes from me. You don't need to prove anything to me. I already know your heart. I know how hard you've fought, and I'm proud of you. I truly am. Your mother is proud of you too. She has seen the nights you cried yourself to sleep. She has seen the days you didn't want to get out of bed but did anyway. She knows you have moments where you feel like you're failing, but she wants you to know you've already succeeded in the most important thing. You didn't give up, and neither did she. She's seen how far you've come. And now she sees how close you are to the blessing I've prepared. That's why she's been so present in spirit lately. That's why you've been feeling her more. Because she knows what I'm about to release over your life, and she couldn't stay silent. You've wondered if you're imagining the moments when you feel her, but you're not. The chills, the unexpected tears, the signs you can't explain, that's not just your mind playing tricks on you. That's me allowing your heart to feel her presence, so you don't have to walk into this new season alone. She has not missed a moment, and neither have I. If you know this is speaking directly to your heart, comment 1717 and stay with me through this. There's something I need you to understand deeply. This is not the end of your story, not even close. What you've been through was real. It was hard. It hurt. But it didn't destroy you, and that matters. Because what you survive becomes your testimony. And your testimony will help others find their healing too. You don't have to be perfect to be used. You just have to be willing. And you are. Even now, with your heart still mending, I see your willingness. That's what I'm blessing. That's what I'm building on. You may feel unfinished, but I do my best work with unfinished hearts. Your mother believed in that. She didn't see you as broken, she saw you as becoming. She saw your kindness, your compassion, your quiet strength, and those things live on. Not just in memory, but in motion. You carry her legacy every time you show love when it's hard, every time you forgive when you could choose bitterness, every time you keep going. I want you to stop questioning whether you're on the right path. If you're here, reading this, then you are. Because I led you here. Because I never left your side, not even for a second. You've looked around and wondered why others seem further ahead, but you are exactly where I need you to be. And what I'm preparing for you is unlike anything you've seen before. You don't need 100 steps right now. You just need one. One step forward, one prayer of surrender, one choice to trust me again. I'll handle the rest. I always have. Don't let the past define you. Don't let the pain shrink you. Don't let loss steal your voice. I gave you a future, and that future is not tied to what you lost. It's tied to what I still have for you, and I have so much more for you. You are not running out of time. You are stepping into the fullness of it. There is a reason things didn't work when you wanted them to. There is a reason certain prayers were not answered when you first cried them. I was not saying no, I was saying not yet. Because I wasn't just preparing the blessing for you, I was preparing you for the blessing. And now, both are almost ready. If your heart is still open to what I'm doing, comment Amen, and continue walking forward with me. You are entering a season where what once felt far will begin to feel near. The opportunities you thought you missed, the healing you thought would never come, the clarity you've prayed for, I am releasing all of it, little by little, layer by layer. I don't just bless quickly, I bless deeply, and deeply takes time. Your mother knew that. She understood patience in ways you didn't always see. She knew how to wait and trust me, even when things didn't make sense. And she prayed that one day you would have the same faith, not a shallow kind that breaks under pressure, but a strong kind that bends and still stands. That faith is rising in you now. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are becoming what she prayed for. She sees it. She sees the days you resist the urge to isolate. She sees the way you try to speak life into others, even when you feel empty yourself. She sees how you push through grief to still show up for your responsibilities. She sees it all. And she's not just proud, she's full of joy, because she knows who's walking with you now. She knows I'm with you. You felt like you're in between seasons, like nothing is clear and everything is fragile. But in between is where I do some of my greatest work. Because in between is where I break old chains. It's where I realign your steps. It's where I whisper instead of shout, so you learn to hear me more closely. If you've been in that in-between place, not sure where you're going, comment 1111 and trust that I'm leading. I know it hasn't been easy. The tears, the disappointment, the lonely nights, the unanswered texts, the moments when you wanted to reach for someone but didn't know who to call. I saw all of it. I didn't just witness it, I felt it with you. That's how close I am. That's how much I care. And that's how deeply I've decided to carry you from here. You are not a burden. You are not too much. You are not forgotten. You are still being held together by my hand. And yes, your mother's voice has reached me too, not in begging but in believing. She's prayed, Lord, remind them they're not alone. Let them feel your presence the way I do. Let them walk with the same peace I now know. And I have answered her. That's why this moment is happening. That's why these words are settling into your heart like healing rain. You've doubted whether this was really for you. But if you're here, it is. You didn't find this by accident. You were guided, called, pulled into this moment because I have something to say to you that you were finally ready to hear. You've carried so much shame for not being stronger, for not grieving the right way, for still struggling when everyone thought you were okay. But listen, there is no shame in your sorrow. There is no guilt in your healing. There is no timeline you have to follow to make others comfortable. This is your journey, and I'm walking it with you. If you trust that your healing doesn't have to look perfect, comment 222 and release that pressure. You don't have to hide the parts of yourself that still hurt. I won't turn away from them. I will draw closer. That's what a loving father does. That's what your mother believed I would do, and she was right. I am near to the broken-hearted. I bind up their wounds. And right now, I'm binding yours with peace. You don't have to worry about what's next. I've already gone ahead of you. The unknown does not scare me. The future doesn't surprise me. I have seen the road, and it is safe. It is filled with promise. It is full of grace. And the best part? You won't be walking it alone. There is a shift coming, not just outside of you, but inside of you. A lifting, a clearing, a new strength you didn't know was still in you. That strength is mine. That hope is mine. That peace is mine. And I'm placing it in you right now, not because you earned it, but because you are mine. You don't need to be afraid of starting over. You haven't failed. You haven't missed it. What feels like the end is actually the place where I begin again. I bring life out of dust. I bring beauty from ashes. And right now, I'm bringing something new from everything that has felt broken. Trust me when I say this isn't the end of your story. This is the place where the healing begins. If you feel that this is a new beginning for you, comment Amen and let your spirit receive it. I have never left your side. Even when it was dark, even when the pain numbed everything inside you, even when you stopped praying because you didn't know what else to say, I stayed. I listened. I covered you. You didn't feel me because grief is heavy, but I never took my hand off your life. And your mother knew that. That's why she never stopped trusting me. She's seen what you couldn't. She saw my angels surrounding your room when you couldn't sleep. She saw me catch your tears before they hit the pillow. She saw how I shielded you from things you didn't even know were trying to break you. And now she's watching as I pour out a new kind of peace into your soul, the kind only heaven understands. Your pain has not gone unnoticed, but it also has not been wasted. I don't waste what wounds you. I use it. I shape it. I turn it into something redemptive. You may not see the full picture yet, but you will. The day is coming when you'll look back and say, now I see why I had to walk through it. That day is closer than you think. If you've ever questioned whether your pain had purpose, comment 555 to believe again. She is still near, not in body, but in spirit. You don't need to see her to feel her. You don't need to hear her to know she's present. Her love didn't end, it simply changed form. And I've allowed you to sense it, those moments that seem too familiar to explain. Those sudden waves of peace in the middle of sorrow, those dreams that feel more like visits than memory. That's not your imagination. That's me giving you what your heart still needs. You miss her voice. You miss the comfort of knowing she was there if you needed her. But I want you to know she is still rooting for you. She is still with you in the ways that matter most. She's in the strength you found when you didn't think you had any left. She's in the wisdom you speak that you didn't know you carried. She's in the way your heart still bends toward compassion even after being hurt. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet, so click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. She is not gone. She is glorified. And you are still deeply loved by her. You are not weak for grieving. You are human. And I, your God, created you that way. I created tears to be holy. I created mourning to have meaning. And I created time to bring healing. So take your time. Do not rush. Do not pretend. You are not behind. You are simply healing. And healing is sacred to me. If you trust that I am healing you even when it feels slow, comment 333 with gentle hope.